For Oscar-winning actor Jared Leto, every role is a character study, as he explains to our Anthony Mason.
On the red carpet 4 years ago, Jared Leto said they don't give Oscars to people like me.
I just never expected it. I never expected an award, a prize for anything in my entire life.
I've been looking for you, Lone Star.
He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Dallas Buyers Club.
And the Oscar goes to Jared Leto.
Did that change things for you in some way?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got to stand on a stage in front of, a couple billion people probably and thank my mother.
I love you, Mom. Thank you for teaching me to dream.
There's nothing better than being able to thank your mother in that circumstance.
Basically, you thank her there, you don't ever have to thank her again.
For his Oscar-winning role as Rayon,
Why are you so good to me?
a transgender woman with AIDS, Leto had dropped 30 pounds
I'll be pretty.
and waxed his entire body.
I'll be a beautiful angel.
He's become known for immersing himself in a part, as he did again for the Joker
What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, Mr. J?
in 2016's Suicide Squad.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
And to play the blind inventor of robot replicants in last year's Blade Runner sequel.
You think I have nothing to offer but pain?
Is it the roles that demand it, or is it that you somehow demand it of yourself?
You're either all in or all out. In all areas of my life, I think I do my best work when I'm fully committed and engaged. I have a love for this city.
It's been 25 years since Leto left art school in New York and headed west.
What was it about LA that drew you out?
Well, I was an artist, I was a young kid, and I thought that I would find an opportunity to be a director.
Did you like it when you first got here?
No, I hated it.
So how did you make peace with it?
There's a strange beauty that you find in this town. It's seductive. I had a backpack and a couple $100. I had a friend in New York who was supposed to come with me, and he ditched me at the last minute. I should send him a thank you card because it was the best thing that he could have ever done.
Why?
It forced me to meet other people.
You got a part fairly quickly.
A year after being here, yeah. A week can be a long time if you're rejected 5 or 6 times a week. And so, I remember reading one line on the Star Trek New Generation and, basically getting laughed out of the room.
The role he finally landed was on a new series, My So-Called Life.
Just because a person can't read.
Hey, I can read, okay?
He played Jordan Catalano, the dyslexic slacker, and love interest of Angela,
I was hoping you'd be here.
played by Claire Danes.
Jared, will you sign over here?
It lasted a single season, but had a long afterlife in reruns on MTV.
It kind of kicked open the door for you.
It was a really incredible way to start.
Why you gotta make me feel so guilty, Ma?
Film roles soon followed, in Requiem for a Dream, Girl Interrupted,
So how's Cecilia? She's a great girl.
and American Psycho. But as his movie career was taking off, in 2006, he abruptly took a break from acting.
You did something really unusual in the film business.
I do that often.
You took like 6 years off.
Yes.
Typically, that's the kiss of death in Hollywood.
It was worth every single second.
Yeah.
It was the best thing that I ever did.
The rock band he'd started on the side, 30 Seconds to Mars, had just had their first big hit.
We released this song called The Kill. And it changed our lives.
As their crowds grew, the band stayed out on the road.
You'll never know me until you come to a show. That's the place I think I reveal the most because there's no character, there's no part, it's just me.
How old were you when you started playing music?
I actually have a photograph of me that my mom took kind of like almost sitting on a guitar.
His mother, Constance, was a teenager when Jared and his brother Shannon were born.
I learned a lot from her example about fortitude and persistence and commitment, you know, single mom with 2 kids.
Were you conscious of that even as a kid?
Yeah, you couldn't not be.
The band, which Jared started with Shannon, is a family business.
I just don't think I would have fought as hard or survived through the ups and downs.
If it wasn't
for my brother.
Because you were fighting for each other, in effect?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the studio.
When we met last month, the 46-year-old Leto was rushing to put the finishing touches on their new album.
There's a number over your shoulder.
With a countdown calendar on the wall.
It's always there to remind you.
And by the way, that's an optimistic number because it is actually...
With just 3 days to go till the album was due, he was still mixing...
It's called Great Wide Open.
And still recording.
You have more songs you still have to sing, is it?
Yeah, I have to sing a couple of songs. It's gonna be a late
3
night.
days?
Yeah.
In June, 30 Seconds to Mars will go back on tour. As Jared Leto, the musician, hits the road again, it means Jared Leto, the actor, will disappear again.
Could you walk away from acting?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. My manager always says, how can they miss you if you never go away? So.